guys to an all-new era of the Not Alright podcast. New cast, new production, new energy, but the same real conversations you came for. My name is Josh Mann. I'm the creator and the host of the show. Rocking with me, as always, is my partner, my co-host, also creator of the Peel and Onions podcast, Jeremy Geyer. And this season, we've got some brand new faces joining the Not Alright family. Ladies and gentlemen, Thathe Padilla. Say hi, Thathe.
Hi.
Yeah, man. So it's been a minute. Honestly, it's been probably like a good month that we haven't done this show. So it's good that we were able to get everybody back together again. So just tell me what you guys been up to, like for the past month or so. I know you were just out of town last week, I believe. And
yeah, I've just been plugging away, working, trying to find like satisfactory direction in my life because I haven't had that yet, and just trying to have what?
What do you mean by that? Like direction?
I don't have like an aim, like in my life or for my future, like work wise or anything.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to sort through that because life has been hard lately, and I feel like it's because I'm not aiming towards or working towards anything specific.
Yeah.
So I just feel like metaphysically and spiritually, I'm kind of just like wandering around, like no matter where I am or who I'm with, I just feel like lost. And I'm trying to find like just some purpose. But like on the surface level, I'm just chilling.
Yeah. That's awesome.
In front of all of that.
Yeah, no, that's good. And then you just recently had your anniversary. So it's been 9 years since you sober.
My sober anniversary, yeah.
That's awesome. That's round of applause for that. Yeah, that's awesome. But so I do want to kind of ask a couple questions about that. Like
she needs to say what she's been doing.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a lot of working, and especially this month has been busy because I have a friend who's getting married on Halloween.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm part of the bridal party.
We were at the party last night. That was actually a really cool party.
Bachelorette party.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So I thank you guys for inviting me.
I was just at a wedding last night.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, we've been going to a lot of weddings.
Yeah.
Recently.
Honestly, dude, I just started to get back out again. So like I went to a wedding about 2 weeks ago. My friend Dante got married. And that was the first time I've actually been out in like a long, long time. So it felt good to kind of be able to kind of get out there again, know that I can still go out and fucking have fun.
Yeah.
Because for a while, I'm like, man, I think I'm a loser now because I don't go out as much. But really, it's just because I just wanted my peace and just wanted to kind of stay focused on the stuff that I wanted to stay focused on. So, but yeah, it's a really good feeling to get back out and have a little bit of fun. It's okay to have a little bit of fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think like for going out last night was really fun too. That was the first time I've actually been to an actual Halloween party too. So yeah, like I'm a freaking loser, but it's okay.
No.
But yeah, it was dope. Had a good time.
A lot of fun, lots of laughs.
Yeah, absolutely.
The food was good.
Yeah, the food was good.
Well, food's the whole thing.
Yeah, she made buffalo chicken dip, which was phenomenal. And the jalapeno.
Oh, it's massive.
It was a stuffed jalapeno pepper.
Yeah,
that shit was so good.
I would be there just for that.
Yeah, Melvin ate too much.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
I'm still recovering from it though. Like I had a couple drinks and like I'm still not recovering from that, but I'm recovering from the drinks and all the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
generous.
It's a lot degenerates.
We were playing beer pong, and he made the shot with his eyes closed.
I did. Well, it wasn't. Did I make it with my eyes closed?
Well, you were like you aimed, and then
I was like this.
Closed your eyes.
It actually freaking works. It actually freaking works. And then Kevin, your boyfriend over there, but Kevin just kept giving me a hard time the whole night. He thought I was cheating. I'm like, dude, I'm not cheating. I'm trying to focus.
Based on what
you
said, it sounded like you were cheating.
Was I? I'm not. I wasn't cheating. I was trying to. Focus.
I might be with Kevin here, but it sounded like you were kind of cheating.
You know what? Show's over. I'm playing. The show is over.
Get out.
Okay.
I mean, talk about not all right.
No, I know. Yeah, right. Yeah,
can't be doing that.
Yeah, no, but it was definitely fun. First time I played beer pong too. It was actually really freaking good at it.
Gia had to show you everything.
Yeah, she did. I was a little slow.
That's one thing I missed.
I was a little slow in the beginning, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was so fun though. But yeah, so a couple of obviously, I definitely want to dive into a couple of different topics. The first topics is honestly sports, right? Like sports is really big right now, especially with football. Basketball is getting ready to come back around. So one thing, and I was talking to Jeremy about this, women's sports. So obviously the WNBA just wrapped its highest rated season ever. Obviously with thanks to some new additions like Caitlin Clark and Asia Reese and Asia Wilson are obviously household names, right? So the discussion for this is and I just wanted to hear what you guys have to think about it, but are women in sports finally being valued for performance and not just by popularity? Because I feel like there's been a lot of talk about women's sports not getting enough attention or they're not getting paid enough, and they feel as though they should be getting paid the same amount of the guys should be getting paid. So I just wanted to kind of get your guys' perspective on that, and then I could also follow up with mine as well too. But I think it's very important to talk about. Yeah,
Ladies first.
or I can go. So for me, right, like I feel like obviously with like people like Caitlin Clark, and obviously they're like really skilled players. Like when I can literally sit down and watch a WNBA game now more than I can watch a NBA game. I just feel like with the way men play now is just a little bit different because rules has changed so much. Mm-hmm. I feel like women actually have a lot more to bring to the table, skill set wise. I mean, just look at Caitlin, look what she's been able to do. People like Asia, who's just won literally another championship, and as skilled as she is, and like I just feel like it should be either even, or like obviously they should be getting the same pay as like a regular NBA player would be getting paid just because of their skill set, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is they think that it's not enough money in it, but I feel like because they don't put enough attention on it, of course it's not going to make enough money, right? So, but yeah, that's my thought on it. I know, but you say you don't watch WNBA at all, do you?
I don't watch basketball. Yeah. I'm not a bouncy ball guy.
You know, a bouncy ball guy.
I also probably have opinions on that are probably not like the most popular opinions in the world.
I want to hear them.
I mean, the ratings isn't it simply because it's kind of being televised more, right?
Yeah.
Like if something is getting more exposure, it's going to be seen more.
Correct.
And I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody like how much money they should or shouldn't make because that's not my business. But the league is just a different product than the men's league, like objectively, and that's not like to prop anybody up or bring anybody down based on any superficial characteristic. Like it's just a different thing.
Yeah.
Like the WNBA has its own set of like where it is and who's involved, what kind of sponsorship money they bring in, what kind of ticket sales they have, how much revenue all of the teams make, and all that kind of stuff. And that is a big part of why the NBA is able to pay players the way that it is. So like it's all like relative in comparison, and like you can say like anything is or not fair or could be or should be this or that, like given any kind of comparison. But like I just feel like comparing it based purely on whether it's men versus women is kind of dishonest and trying to prove any kind of point. Yeah. And also, I mean, I also don't feel that passionately about it.
Yeah, no.
But like just from like what I've seen, like that's just
your cup of tea. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? So, like, obviously, you don't watch a lot of sports, right? So you're not really. But you used to play. You told me a lot about.
I used to play basketball when I was a kid.
Yeah. Nice. So but and that was something like you just stopped after a while. Like
I went to high school. I was just focused on art and music.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what do you? So art and music, like you dance. Right?
Yeah, I was a dancer.
Okay.
I also was in women's choir.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was a singer.
Nice. Oh, right. Right.
Yeah. You like church and stuff or no?
Oh yeah, we would sing during the big masses and stuff.
Oh,
and,
that was
they
awesome.
Also had, I never went because every time the competitions would happen, that's when I would go travel with friends or family. But like we had like the pure magic competitions and stuff. And my school, they were pretty good. They won gold a lot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Mount Mercy Academy.
Yeah, Mount Mercy Academy. Oh, no, but that's insane. And so why? So you don't like dance anymore? Like you don't? That's something. So you were like it's like hip hop genre type dancing, or it was like
that's what we mainly focused on.
Okay,
but,
that's awesome.
Yeah, And then once I hit high school, I was part of their dance team. It was like pure magic, so we danced along with like the music that we sing and stuff. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, obviously, like finding that niche, just like he was mentioning too, like finding something that you enjoy doing, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm still trying to find that, like, just to find that little bit of peace in solitude. Like a lot of people would do, like, turn to skating. You know, they feel like skating gives them some type of peace of mind. You know, fishing gives you some type of peace of mind. Dancing, you know, singing, like making music gives you peace of mind. Honestly, doing this show is what kind of gives me a peace of mind as well too, because I could sit down with people who's actually been through certain experiences or similar experiences that I've been through. But I'm still trying to find something else outside of that actually I like to do. I tried like drawing and doing like, and I freaking suck at it. You know, I can't.
You're a pretty decent singer. I hear you singing at work too.
I don't sing.
Yeah, at work you do.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Acting like
I don't sing.
You're in music videos.
I know what she's talking about. It's not good.
I don't know.
I've never. I'm just joking.
You have a pretty good voice. If you worked at it, yeah. You can.
If I worked at it, which means I still got a lot of work to do.
I feel like finding something like on the outside that brings you peace is easier to do once you find like inner peace. Because otherwise you don't really know what the interest in the outside thing is based on. Like whether it's, you end up basing it as like an escape, like low key that you don't really know about from like something that you haven't dealt with that you're subconsciously running away from. Mm-hmm. But like when you find inner peace and you don't really need an escape or anything, and you find that you take a liking to something, I feel like you can trust that interest is more genuine and something that you actually like to do. Yeah. Because I can get really obsessed. This is also why my wife thinks that I'm just like the smallest bit like autistic. And that's like, because I can get really, really deep into something to like an obsessive level for a really short period of time. And then I get disinterested and I move on to something else.
That's how I am. Honestly.
And it's almost like but that's almost just like chasing. It's just like chasing dopamine in any other kind of way. Yeah. And like finding inner peace, I think, is really important if you want to find something else that you're interested in outside of yourself.
Yeah. I'm like you. I feel like it just always has to constantly change. Like I can't get used to the same thing.
And it's not like change is a bad thing.
It's not. It's good. It's like that's how you evolve, right?
It's just, you know, as long as the motives are proper.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. No, I agree with that 100%. What do you think about that? Is there anything that you are still trying to figure out as far as like what it is you want to do outside of, you know, so here will be a better question. What puts you in a better mental state? Like, what is that thing that actually allows you to be like, you know, that gives you that boost of motivation every day?
Honestly, I really don't do much. I just think about my family and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that's
about
good.
The people that I care for.
Taking care of Kevin.
Yeah. I spoil him.
He's all fucking blushing back there
he's
too.
My baby.
Oh.
My sisters too. Even if it's just a quick phone call or FaceTime video, and like even if we're just like not even talking to each other, it's just them being there. It's like
just being around family.
They're just the reasons why I keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love that.
Do you like being around family? I mean, I enjoy being around my family too.
My family is pretty. I love being around them, but they're just very splintered. Yeah. And it's just from deaths in the family. And that's almost like, it's almost guaranteed these days, at least like what I've experienced. And like my mom is she's the youngest of 4 or 5, and they're all brothers. And a lot of them have just like passed on, but like a death in her family, like kind of splintered her family a little bit. And my father was one of 5 or 6, and he was the only child from his father and their mother. Like everybody else was from a different father.
Wow.
And as soon as his parents passed, like there was so much like tumultuous shit that popped up, and some of them are not even speaking to each other anymore. But I do like being around family.
So death kind of drew them apart.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't mind family, and like I'm very good at like surface level forgiveness and like not getting hung up on like what people say or like tone of voice or anything like that.
Yeah.
And like I think that makes it easier to be around family.
Yeah.
Just like brush it off. Like there goes Uncle Chris talking about like politics again, like whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Are we cousins?
Yeah.
and no, but like my in-laws, for example, and like my immediate family, like I love being around them.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. But I mean, I don't get to do it as much as I would like to. But
yeah,
family's big.
I've gotten better with it too. I enjoy being around my family, my cousins, my aunts, like everyone. But I think and I'm not trying to bring back old shit, but like when my sister passed away, I definitely kind of separated myself from a whole lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was kind of the reason why I stopped going out, honestly speaking, because I always used to go out with her because we were like best friends. So, we're going to a party. Yeah, I'll go. Like, I'll go with you. But ever since that happened, like, and I think it was like the stuff that, what really scarred me was and I never went this deep into it, but it was the events that led up to the passing. Like, it was just so many, like, and I don't want to get too deep, but it's like, whenever you have someone that you love have an episode because they're struggling, they're going through something, so they're trying to take things and, use a substance to be able to kind of numb those things and numb, like, I don't know whether she was like, what kind of things that she was going through in her head, as far as like, maybe she didn't feel like she was good enough. Maybe she feels like she wasn't in a better position. She thought that she would have been in a better position by that point, being in her late 30s. So I just really didn't know the mental state that she was actually in. But like I said, for most people, it's like, obviously going down that road is, and he knows, like it's different things that kind of set you down that path. Like, it could be an influence of other people, the influence that you're surrounding yourself with, or it could just be because, hey, I can't take this shit anymore. Like, I need something to get me through. And honestly, me just laying in my bed at night, and like, that just keeps me thinking about the shit. I don't want to think about it no more. So I'm going to do this because I don't want to freaking think about it. And I think that was the point that she was at. And like I said, the episodes leading up to that, like that passing, it really just tore me apart. So it just kind of separated me from everybody. So it took me a while to kind of gain that confidence back. So, but yeah, and you've had history of losing someone close to you too, right? And I like your papa and your mom.
Yeah,
like, and that's what I want to know. How did you get through that? Like, obviously, like a lot of people say, like, a lot of prayer was helped me get through it, something like losing two parents. I couldn't imagine like losing both of my parents.
I mean, we had to grow up fast because of that. I don't know. My mom, she did everything for us. And like, there were times where we were like, oh, I can do it. She'd be like, no, you're my baby. She's like, I got it.
Yeah.
No, but then like, even like figuring out how to go through my mental problems myself. Yeah. Because she was always there with me. Because she also had said that when she was younger, she also went through some of that stuff. So she was like my rock throughout the whole thing. Yeah. And just trying to figure that out by myself was really hard, because like there'd be nights where I'd be laying in bed crying. I'd be like, I really need her. Mm-hmm. And then after I was able to figure it out on my own, my papa ended up passing. Mm-hmm. And that was when I had, this was within my first year of moving out here to PA. And it was hard because like on the outside, I had to act like I was okay. I had to be strong for everybody else, but I dropped so much weight, and like Kevin, he had to like make sure I was eating, and he was there for me throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Like, I couldn't go out.
Big ups to Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I really thank him for that, because if it weren't for him, I I don't know where I'd be. Like I would have went off the deep end again.
I'm glad you didn't. That was just, I mean, perfect timing. You know, God knows how to time it. But that's I just couldn't imagine that. Not thank you for sharing that, by the way. But like and you lost both of them in the same, was it around the same time or like?
My mom was in 2021.
Wow.
And then Papa was
like
2023.
It was like yesterday. Oh my gosh.
And like every now and then, like I'll dream about them, and it's like I get really vivid dreams. So it's
same.
like
I do too.
It's like they're there, and then when I wake up, it's like I like start crashing down. I'm like, oh my God.
It's crazy because you mentioned like having vivid dreams. I've had dreams like that too, especially involving my sister, and it just feels so real at one time. You don't know what something's crazy. Like I had this one where we were in a car, so it was me, my sister, my mom, and then her son, the one that I take care of, and we were driving in the car. We were going somewhere. I don't know where we were going, right? So we pulled over to a gas station. I was just making sure. Pulled over to a gas station, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in and get something. You want something? You want me to bring you something back?" I'm like, "No, you know, I don't need anything." And then, you know, her son asked for, "Yeah, Mom, can you give me this, that, and this?" And she's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll be right back." And for some reason, like in the dream, like the car, because I think, I know, was I driving? I don't know. I can't remember who was driving, but the car ended up going in reverse. Like, so we were backing the car up, and I'm like, wait, like we're leaving her here. And then all of a sudden the dream just like cut off. I was just like, it was just so odd. Like, it was just almost like, okay, like that's telling me like, yeah, like the thing that I took from it was like, yeah, she's in a better place now. And that's just kind of giving myself some type of confirmation. Like, hey, like you can kind of live a little bit because she's okay. Like she's going to be in a better spot. But just the fact of us reversing and leaving her there because she technically couldn't come with us, like, which was kind of weird. Like I woke up from that, I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it was insane.
Yeah, no, that reminds me of the dream I had of my papa. I think I told you about it.
Yeah.
Where I'm sorry in advance if I start tearing up. I get really
you good. You got cool tissue.
No, in my dream I was supposed to be going out on a date with Kevin.
Yeah.
And then my papa. My papa ends up showing up to the table instead of him.
Oh wow.
And he tells me, he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "But you're gone." And he was like, "You know," and he was like, "I know, but like, I'm not in pain anymore.
Yeah.
I'm with your mom. I'm with grandma."
Yeah.
And like I'm just crying. I'm like, "But you're here." I'm like, "But like, why?" And I remember, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I remember telling him like, "But I miss you so much." And when he got up and left, I was screaming, and like Kevin had to wake me up because I was crying in my sleep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm
good.
good.
You okay?
I'm good.
I'm trying to look through the bag of donuts for some napkins.
I'm good.
But no, but yeah, and I don't know how you feel about this, Jeremy, but like with that type of experience, it's also made me, because we always have this thing where we're just so afraid of like death because it's so, even though it's such a natural thing, it's just like some of us can't imagine getting to that point where it is that something like that is going to happen one day. And it just made me kind of like, with losing her, it made me kind of realize like, man, like maybe it's not so scary after all. Maybe, you know, when people are going through pain, we don't understand why, you know, certain people who actually are dealing with cancer and stuff like that, like really bad, like illnesses, you know, and they can't never, you know, get through it. You know, we kind of just be like, why, you know, why now? Why me? Why? But like, we also don't know what's on the other side as well, too. And it could be a lot of peace there. We don't know what, you know, people are going through or what dreams they're having when they're going through something like that, or the talks that they may be having.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if you ever had thought about that, right? Like when it comes like, because I used to fear death. Like I used to fear it, like, you know what I mean? To a point, like, and when that happened, it was just like, man, you know what? Like, is it really, like, it's obviously better for her, you know what I mean? Because of what she was going
Yeah, I
through?
don't know, dude. I go back and forth with this sometimes whenever it does pop up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't think about death every day,
No, I don't.
but I used to.
Yeah.
Like, there were times when I would nod out after doing, however much heroin in a day, and
Jeez, man.
like being upset that I woke up. And like I've had my share of like attempts on my own life, and days where I just really thought it would be easier if I didn't feel, even though like it's weird because like I don't know what dying means afterwards.
Right.
Like I can like have a belief in like guess or like partake in like conjecture as to like what it would be, but assuming that this thing that I don't know is better than like living feeling the way that I do feel.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is that living is this way that I feel is bad.
Yeah.
And anything else would probably be better. And but having been there and experienced like just doing what I can to live happier, like I would rather just make like better choices for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And one pill that's really hard to swallow, I think, for a lot of people that like go deep down the mental illness, like have an experience of it, is it's very easy to get wrapped up in self-pity, like crippling self-pity, to the point where you kind of just talk yourself into powerlessness over like your own head. Because I've taken action when I'm in those negative headspaces, like despite me thinking that they're not going to work, and despite me thinking like I don't have the energy to do it, like you just do it anyway. Like in AA, we say, bring the body and the mind will follow. Like you don't have to be happy about doing what it is you need to do, but you just need to do it. But like being happy about it isn't a prerequisite to do the thing that's good for you.
Mm.
And that was like a big relief to me when I was told like, there's this thing you got to do. I'm like, I don't want to. And they're like, you don't have to want to, you just got to do it. And if I'm allowed to do it kicking and screaming,
Yeah.
that's a lot easier for me.
Can I ask this? What was the moment that made you say, and it's crazy because we've had a whole bunch of talks about this and I never asked this question, but what was that one moment that made you say, I got to fix myself. I can't do this anymore? Because it's not easy, like just dropping something like that, especially when you're with addiction. Addiction is a serious thing. Like it's not easy for people. And I just want to know how, like, what did you do to get through that, that hard time?
You're basically asking what the turning point was.
Yeah, what was the turning point? Like, was it the near-death situation, or was it because, like...
Well, no, I mean, every time I just passed out when I was high, I mean, I guess that's near death or whatever. I've never overdosed or anything. Okay. I was just bummed that I woke up. And then sometimes when you get to a certain point, before, like, people were just getting high on fentanyl on purpose, I used to hope that the bag was laced so it would just kill me because I couldn't fix myself.
Wow.
But the turning point, I don't know, man. It's a complex question for me, because my turning point was my turning point because of all the previous bottoms that I had before that. And like, it's like a compounding effect. Yeah. And then at some point you just hit a point where you're either hopeless and helpless enough to be like, the door is cracked just a little bit for you to start to listen to other people, take suggestions and live differently, despite you thinking that it's not going to do anything. Mm-hmm. Or you just jump into it with 2 feet, because whatever experience you had was like so horrible that you can't bear going back to the life that you're trying to leave. And for me, I don't know, man, like I'd gone through like a month of like Suboxone withdrawal, which is a medicine that's used to get off of opiates. Yeah. The withdrawal is worse than
smaller dose. It's like a smaller dosage of a
But the withdrawal from that is worse than street opiates. And in my opinion, it's like a pharmaceutical trap. But like this isn't a conspiracy theory podcast, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Conspiracy theories.
I love conspiracy.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's part of like. I mean, it's just like that's why, I mean, the whole Sackler family that was like recently held accountable for Percocet and oxycodone and everything like that. They had like like $1 trillion settlement in court.
Oh, really?
Well, because that's like a whole Hulu thing. Like I'm not going to get into that, but Big Pharma is really out here just trying to keep people sick for money.
Yeah.
And so it was going through that and then getting high anyway after I got through that withdrawal when I was said that I wasn't going to do it again, and watching my friend who didn't die from this overdose, but I watched him overdose in a parking lot. And we both had gotten like one bag each. Like we used to walk from Essington to Southwest Philly, like 52nd and Lindbergh. And that's a big trip, dude.
Yeah, no, it is.
Especially like in all types of weather to spend $10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we each got a bag. His killed him like temporarily, like I said. And then my bag was bunk. Like it was a bad bag. Like I didn't even get high off of it. And like that was a 50-50 chance of me being dead in the parking lot.
Shit.
And that woke me up, and I went to rehab. I went to rehab a week later. And that was kind of it. And then each new thing that I had tried that I thought was a stupid thing to do ended up working. And those positive instances compound into like bigger positive outcomes. So
wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Oh, I'm glad you shared that, because I honestly didn't know all the details of what was.
He has since passed. My
He
friend
has passed.
yeah.
I was getting ready to ask that. Is he
like a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry to hear. How old was he?
Oh shit. Early to mid 20s.
Wow.
He wasn't older than
Man.
I think. Yeah, he couldn't have been older than like 26 or 27.
Yeah.
I could be totally off on that, but like the years just like meld together now.
Yeah.
And another friend of ours died a year later on the same like anniversary of his death.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I mean, I have like a desensitization, I think.
Yeah.
If that's actually a word. I'm desensitized to death a lot just because of how much I experienced in early sobriety.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What is so obviously like we're gonna change a little bit, but so music, right? I think we've talked about a lot of this too. Like
it's a hard change.
Yeah, I know it is a hard change.
No transition, nothing. You guys
No,
like music?
but no. But I would like to bring it up because it's cool. Like
No, I'm cool.
So like recently, like I've been trying like to listen to like different like genres of music, right? And I think like growing up, like I've always was like brought up on like the hip hop and all that. And then just recently I just started to get into like within the past year or so, I just started to get into like more like rock and stuff like that. And then one of the things that I took away from it too is like I feel like I relate to that a lot more than as if I was to listen to like hip hop. Like I honestly can relate a lot more to listening, like if I turn Linkin Park on or I turn like Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath, like I can relate to a lot of the stuff that they say. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like all of that because it's like devil worshiping. Like not all of it is like that. Like it's really not, just over exaggerating that. But that's one of the things I have realized recently that I've kind of taken more pay more attention to, because there were some times, man, where I needed to like hear something that was like related to what I was going through during that time. Like I don't want to go through a tough time and then all of a sudden I cut on the radio and then it's like, oh yeah, bitches, like all the rap hip hop shit. Like I don't want to hear that. Yeah, bro. Like I don't want to hear that right now. Like it's just gonna make me like put me in a worse mood than what I'm already in. But if I was to like turn on like Kurt Cobain or like Chester Bennington, like when I hear those people and I hear them like scream or yell or whatever like that, like the way I look at it too is like that's just like pain. Like
it's very cathartic.
Yeah, like it's pain. Like a lot of people, and I told somebody, I forgot who I was talking about. I told somebody that it was like I just can't understand all that yelling and screaming. I said that's their emotion. That's the pain that they're like all that pain and suffering that they're dealing with. They're just letting it all out and leaving it there. They have something that they love to do. They enjoy doing. They enjoy making music, creating, right? But to be able to kind of let yourself go, and because you feel as though that you're in your element and you're tuning everything else out, and you just go ahead and just go in. I just feel like I can relate so much to that more than anything, because a lot of the time I need that. I think it's crazy because before he actually, I think he passed away in 2021. I think Justin Henderson.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed away like 2021. But he even said like a lot of the time, like what he was doing when he was on a podcast, and he said a lot of things. So it's actually not a heart change. But no, you said it was a heart change, but it still goes into mental health. Yeah, it's gonna loop around. But like obviously he's had his struggles and stuff. So, but he was saying that in his mind, it was just like a bad neighborhood. Like it just was so much that was just continuously going on. And when he said that, I'm like, dude, you know what? Yeah, I have a lot of those days where my mind is just like, I feel like I'm in a fucking battle every single day. And there's times where I just don't know how to like deal with that. Like I literally have to go out, go on a run, go to the gym just to kind of get my mind off of things, because like I feel like a lot of those demons are always there. Like they're always going to be there no matter what. You just got to be strong enough mentally to be able to continue to fight. Every day is going to be a fight. And when he said that, it kind of really resonated with me at the time. Do you guys is there some type of like genre that you guys listen to that actually helps you through some of your tough times? Like,
I don't listen to like any specific genre.
Listen to opera.
I listen to bad.
That's so soothing. No, people don't realize how soothing that stuff is.
Yeah, no, I do. I listen to anything that touches my heart.
Yeah, ASMR. Just kidding.
No, but like there's this one song that I absolutely adore. It's called Fantasmas.
Phantasmas?
Yeah, it means ghosts in Spanish. And he made that song about his grandfather.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
So no Bad Bunny? She likes Bad Bunny.
She just said Bad Bunny.
I love Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
No, but some of his songs, like it's
degrading.
Is
it degrading?
No, it's like I listen to some of his songs, and some of them are like just a beating, and I'm like, all right, it's putting me in a better mood.
Yeah.
Like even like if I'm upset, then I'm like, I just start doing a little boogie. I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Little boogie.
Okay, I'm good.
A little boogie.
Yeah, and then like
boogie.
I got made fun of for this a lot, but BTS.
BTS. That's like the
K-pop
Asian
group. Yeah. No, but
K-pop.
they got some good stuff too. A lot of their songs too, like it'll touch.
You know what puts me in? You know what puts me in a good mood? Remember that it was like the biggest trend. It was the Gangnam thing.
Gangnam Style?
Yeah. It was just the way it was
God.
funny because I used to watch it all the time. Like, bro, he's so hilarious.
Yeah, I love.
He still sells out he still sells out arenas off of one song, one freaking
He
song.
brought the whole world together just with.
He did. He really did. You never heard?
I'm pretty sure he got sued for that song.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure there was
And
a
now he has his
copyright.
He sells out arenas just to do one single
He also
song.
has his own entertainment company too.
That's insane.
Teenager.
Yeah, I seen a clip of him actually one time, and he did like all these people, right? It was like a Michael Jackson sold out tour type thing. And he literally just came, like the music started and he came out of it and then everybody just went nuts. So I was like, whoa, like that's gotta be so cool. Yeah, I'll probably be somewhere on the freaking floor. Everybody just, because there's a lot of people. That's a lot to do.
I can see you hitting the Gangnam Style.
Yeah, I can, but I'm not going to do it.
Right here, right now.
Yeah, right here, no, I'm not doing it. But yeah, what do you listen to?
I kind of bounce around. I really like just whatever gives you a feeling.
Yeah.
Like kind of no matter what the feeling is, that's what I look for in like art and music just in general. And it's weird. I went on this string of discovering that a lot of bands that I liked, whether they were like really, really like hard metal bands, or just really, really cool rock bands like Flyleaf and Under Oath, things like that.
Oh,
were
is a good band.
Like finding out that they were Christian.
Yeah,
and
good.
When I found out that they were Christian bands, which I mean, I'm not like, I don't subscribe to like a religion per se, but but I'm a pretty spiritual dude, and I pray to God and all that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm of that mind. It kind of like put a whole new thing into perspective for me.
Yeah.
It was just really weird that like I ended up kind of becoming somebody that like built a relationship with like something greater than myself, and I ended up being really. And then I had these bands that I liked before when I was growing up,
Mhm.
and then they kind of like met like later on down like my life timeline, which was really cool. But I mean, I can listen to absolutely anything. I'll listen to something that's like devil worshipy or whatever because I get something out of it, and I think that's important to like different
Just
perspectives.
music. I mean,
I'm not going to go and like slit the throat of a goat or anything, but like you can. But like I think it's important to be able to take something from anything.
Yeah.
And I try to keep that open of a mind. Dude, I mean, I've recently had a really deep like jazz phase.
That's soothing. Yeah, honestly, it's really soothing.
I mean, I
There's
don't
different
remember a
types
lot
of
of artists or anything like that. I had a blues phase recently for a little bit. Like a lot of old stuff, like Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Wow. Lead Belly.
Crossroads stuff.
Like Lead Belly was making music into like Lead Belly has songs from like the 1890s.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really weird to hear, but I like it, dude. I can't really explain it.
That's crazy.
I mean, I have my rap stuff. I have like one or two country artists, like anything that has a feeling or words that I can really resonate with.
Yeah.
I'm jiving for sure, but I play it loud, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
The consistency is that it's played loudly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely like loud music.
Like obnoxious.
Yeah. But nah, that's not in my car though. I feel like that would kind of get nerve-wracking.
I had a big scene phase when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I have seen
like screamo stuff, like the Devil Wears Prada, Chiodos, like all that kind of stuff.
What is it called?
Scene.
Scene. Yeah.
Spell it.
SCENE.
Scene. That's what it's called. And what kind of music is that? What is it? Does it got a certain
lot of it was
sound,
like
or-
I can describe most of it as like
It's not like EDM or nothing.
like bad.
Even though I like EDM though. It just
I got to see Rez. I got to see Rez at Red Rocks in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah. EDM
Yeah, I had a big
shit.
scene phase. I was brought up on a lot of 90s and like early 2000s grunge and rock music.
Yeah. Have you think grunge music has been the same since? Because like a lot of people would say like Kurt Cobain like was the one that kind of like found that type of sound. Not necessarily found the sound, but was like.
Well, he made the Seattle Underground sound really popular because he mixed like pop elements of the Beatles, who he was really obsessed with.
What are some grunge bands out right now like that are? That's crazy. I haven't heard.
I don't even really think about genres too much anymore.
Yeah.
I just like whatever it is that I like.
Yeah.
I think like trying to like categorize things is like kind of pointless.
Take me back.
I don't really give a shit what it's called. I just like it.
Take me back to the Katy Perry phase.
Oh, I love Katy Perry.
Yeah, that was.
I am out on that.
That 20,
I can say that.
What?
Yeah, I am out on that.
2011, that era, like 2011 to like 2015. Like she literally ran that whole thing, bro. I was lit for Katy Perry, man. Yeah, I didn't care what people said. I sing her song right away.
That's fine, dude.
Yeah,
I just don't fucks with it.
No, I know. That's insane. So like, what? Is there any? And it may be a little bit off topic because I didn't study, but is there any like shows that you guys watch currently right now that are really cool? I'm currently on, I'm on the Ed Gein thing, or is it Ed Gein or Ed Gein? Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Is it Gein or?
I've heard
it was
Gein, and
Gene.
I've also heard Gein, but
Yeah.
it's the hard
I'm
G.
only in the first episode. I just can't. I don't know. Just watching.
I already knew
just
about
freaks
him.
me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes.
I have
my skin crawl.
my sister and I share some people find disturbing is like an affinity for like serial killer psychology.
Yeah.
So like I've come across Ed Gein's like a number of times.
Dude, it's funny how you say that.
You've also seen like Silence of the Lambs, like Buffalo Bill, and that movie is
Yeah.
that's who he's based off of, is Ed Gein, the
that's
serial killer.
insane. She was actually mentioning that like to me a while ago that she liked, and it's crazy because Dante, shout out to Dante, he likes stuff like that too. Like he'll
Yeah,
watch
it's
stuff.
no, he's
It's so,
talking
it is
about
no, but
podcasts
it is
and shit
interesting.
that-
It's like because you're like, dude, what the freak? Like, what is going on? And
like I want to know what
little-
makes somebody do
yeah, like
what he
that
does.
little
Like,
that little
crazy.
mind of yours. Is
I also think it's important to know.
It is
Mhm.
important.
Like it's
Very
important to know how like somebody and people get from like normal to being able to like commit like atrocities like that.
Mhm.
I think it's important knowledge to have.
One thing that I found out was it's because of some of them have trauma too.
Mhm.
Like
A
I feel like a lot of it is like is
trauma or
is
whatever
related to
they've
that.
been through. Like honestly, I think in Ed Gein's, I keep wanting to say Gene.
Just say how you say it.
Yeah. But in his case, I feel like because just by watching the show, it was literally his like mom that was just like so. She wasn't like. She was just a very big disciplinarian.
Mhm. Wasn't he in love with his mom?
I don't know. I didn't make it that far. I hope I don't
Things
get that far.
things can get complicated
Yeah,
pretty quick there
I vaguely
with the
remember-
mom love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely.
I mean, so I've
remember
heard.
the book
Yeah.
because I have a whole book of the killer book of serial killers.
Yeah. You study it, man.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said,
You
I
like
was
to know
that
what's
with my
going
mom.
on,
Yeah.
but it's like it's so many, and it's just like why, like how in the hell? And it's crazy because they're making so many documentaries off of this.
That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like the popularization or like romanticization of all of these people.
I think that's a bad.
Like as a niche interest, that's fine, but like
yeah.
like glamorizing it for a Netflix series just for like views, I think can have a lot of like unintended negative psychological consequences.
Yeah.
It can. Like I feel like people. I mean, obviously, people get influenced like by seeing stuff like that. Also, you can bring up old stuff like things that somebody may have gone through something like that, and now you're just making that like come back
even
alive
like fictional,
again. Like
fictional serial killers
Yeah, like,
too.
it's
Like
just-
Dexter, there was this one guy who wanted to reenact his stuff.
yeah,
I forget what his name was, but he ended up just
all
going
the
off
Dexter stuff.
Yeah, he ended up killing somebody because he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna kill him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's like the You. Like what's it called? You. I've never seen that. It's a show called You.
Yeah.
That I used to play.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. My wife's really she was really into that. She's got me watching. She likes all of the horrible like Netflix like relationship series stuff.
Yeah.
Like like Love Is Blind. Like I've seen every
Lord
Love Is Blind series.
Yeah.
I can tell you the one that's going on right now is trash.
Yeah. I don't watch that.
You know, too much toxicity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
very toxic.
I'm pretty sure the dude Nick that is in it is gay and is like in a lot of denial about it. But
That's how it was with The Bachelor.
yeah, dude.
Chris Underwood. I forget his name, but he was like, he left that show getting ready to marry somebody, and then he was like a few years later, he was like, I'm gay, and now he's happily married with a man. I'm like,
Yeah, with all the money he made from
Yeah.
being straight on the show.
yeah, and like it was.
It's not a bad tactic.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I could
Maybe
I
he
could
was
probably
trying
pull
to-
that off,
maybe it was
honestly.
for real. Like maybe he was trying to
Well,
find
that's the
if
thing,
could
he
be-
wasn't
become
sure.
interested in, and it just wasn't him.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I
it's not
remember
me.
like in an
Some people-
interview.
Some people do that. They just realize that it's not them. And then
Yeah.
go, I mean, to each his own. Like, that's something
Yeah.
he wants to do. That's cool.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. He
I'm
knew
just
what he was
saying- I'm
doing.
just, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I'm just
Yeah,
trying to be the other side.
like I said, and-
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew it.
Get all this money.
Yeah.
Get all this money for. It's crazy. Speaking of documentaries, they actually they're getting ready to release another documentary about. Can't hear it.
I think so. Like a tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Good. Can you hear me? I might have to switch.
Can
it.
you hear me?
Testing. Testing.
Yes,
You can hear me.
Alright, maybe you actually hit
So there's this documentary that's getting ready to be get created by. It's about Kanye West, and it's all new, and it's I think created by the Kardashians. Right? They created something where it's like literally telling his
Oh,
whole
Lord.
story of like. Basically, I seen a clip, and I forgot what it was, but it's like all his mental like episodes and stuff like
the
that.
Kardashians are making. They have no right.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're created. I think they're behind it. They're in it. They're in the docuseries. It's supposed to be released this year, but I just feel like also too. I might have to change my mic out. Yes, might have to switch it. We'll edit it out. Oh, I need to change.
No, leave it in raw footage.
Yeah. No.
That's what I do, dude.
You leave it in?
I mean, I
Give me another mic.
cut some stuff, but I try to keep, like when I film,
Hi, Kevin. Thank you.
unless I'm taking a break for like 5 minutes, like I keep everything in there.
Good?
Yeah, we're good. We're still running.
Okay.
I keep all those imperfections and stuff in mind. I like it.
So like I was saying,
Yeah.
Kanye West is having a new documentary come out, and it tells all about his mental health issues. And I feel like it's not a good.
Kardashian thing.
Yeah. Well, I think it is. Like honestly, like why would you? I feel like that's something that shouldn't be played with or for monetary gain, because like at the end of the day, like that's somebody's mental state that you're messing with. But I just like, why do you think that they would do something like that? Where it's like, oh, let's do a documentary about Kanye and let's release all this footage about all his mental outbursts. And like, there was this one clip and he was literally like in the house with Chris, I almost said Chris Jenner, but I don't think it's Jenner no more. But, and I guess they were talking, having a conversation, and then he literally has like this big outburst and he's like yelling to the top of his lungs and he's cussing her out. And she's like, oh, and then she gets all teary eyed. It's like, oh, we really love you. And it's just like, I just feel like that's like something that you just have to kind of leave alone. Like, I don't think that,
Well,
that just tells you how much Hollywood gives a damn about
they don't
people in their where they at mentally.
Well, no, in Hollywood, human beings are commodities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's about it.
Is Kanye the real Kanye?
Oh
Conspiracy.
I don't know, dude, but I don't trust. I don't
Is
trust anybody
Kanye the real
involved with that,
Kanye?
dude.
Oh yeah.
Am I looking at the right?
Or with like what's her name?
Who?
Remember how everybody was saying that she died and that she has a
Britney
doppelganger?
Spears.
No, Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, but she do look different.
Oh, I have heard that.
She does look different.
Because she's growing.
Yeah, she
She's a
does.
woman.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I've seen her live.
I think,
She's good.
Yeah,
Hot. Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy. But like, what do you like? I feel like that's kind of just like wrong to do.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
Like, to somebody
wrong to
doing
do.
this.
I mean, I would be lying if I said I was surprised.
Yeah.
But like, in terms of like the product,
Mhm.
I would be really interested to see, like, if he had like a healthcare or like behavioral specialist like history,
Yeah.
and seeing it from their perspectives, like an actual documented, like scientific decline and like timeline kind of documentary.
Yeah.
But like from
It might
like
be.
his ex's family who
Yeah.
can basically just like sneeze and take the world by storm. Like I'm
Yeah.
miss
And
me on that.
And I feel like they can lead people with like in the wrong direction when it comes to him, right?
It's
'Cause,
all-
like I feel like that's just like
Everybody knows.
I know how he is, right?
yeah.
Like, but I feel like now they're just trying to literally pull the plug on him and
This
say,
isn't
you
like
know,
it's
this
not like a
is,
gender
like,
reveal. Like
this is
we
what I've
know
gone
who Kanye
through.
is.
Like, and that's almost what it feels like. It's almost like they're trying to expose him and say, this is what he put me through because I had to deal with him and his mental illness and his out. Like, I just feel like that's just so like it's just so wrong to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also
But
not
just for
super-
monetary gain.
I'm not super into like the People magazine and like TMZ kind of world of like
Yeah.
these people who a lot of people know, so I need to know everything about their life. I'm just like,
Dude,
I'm not
that's
really a
gotta-
big celebrity kind of guy.
That's got to be like, that would be so annoying, bro. I would get so mad if I was famous. Like, I honestly, if I would never want to trade places with a famous person, honestly speaking, like to have to deal with all that every day. Like you talk about mental, like you would really fuck my mental up. But just having to deal with people every single day. I'm already not like a big people person.
I feel like I would trade places with them for like a year and then I would just disappear.
Yeah.
Like when you have the kind of money they do, like there's no reason to go out and do a lot of anything.
Yeah, some of them like it. They like the attention. Some of them, a lot of them don't, but some of them do. Like I just can't see. I'm with you. I can't see how you would want to. Like if I made that much money, there would be no reason for me to be in any type of light.
Yeah.
I'll just be in my home.
Well, it's the same reason why I don't understand why like athletes hold out for more money. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like you're already making how much? Like tens of millions of dollars.
Mhm.
You're like, you want to win, but at the same time, like you want more money, but like generations coming after you already have changed because of how much money you made.
Mhm.
I don't know. Dude.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had all that money, like the greed would get me too. I don't know. But it's
Yeah.
really weird to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I would do a lot for like 10K right now. Dude.
Yeah.
I would do really
Bro,
unsavory things.
honestly speaking, like I feel like even then, like that amount of money is enough for me. A lot of people say, like, oh no, you need like $1 million, or you need like, no, if I have like 100K, like as long as you know what to invest your money into, you can do a lot with 100K.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like somebody literally told me, no, that's not enough. You can't do enough with 100K. You can real estate, like you can do something with a fucking 100K. You just got to know what the fuck you're investing into and know what you're actually doing. Do research, learn a little bit. Like, but yeah, I can be totally cool with that. Like, I just like I would rather be in a point where I'm just like well off. You don't go to sleep, Tati. but it's like, am I boring you? I'm like, nah. But I would be in a better, like, I would be fine with that. Like, just having a certain amount. I don't need to have millions and millions, even though it would be nice. Like, it would be nice. Like, if I get blessed enough to do that, cool. But it's not like a real motive of mine to be able to be like, oh, I want to be a freaking mega millionaire, or like, I just want to be in a position where you're just well off and you do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Like, I don't want to have to go into work every day. Mm-hmm. Like, work a 9 to 5, or like, I just don't want to do that. I would rather not do that. But yeah, but that's freaking insane. Yeah, we're almost cutting it to the cutoff time. We got pretty much a couple minutes left. So we're going to go to. So this is something that I actually was doing some research about. So obviously, like, Billie Eilish, right? So megastar. So there was some news on her. It says that Billie continues to speak openly about body image, sexuality, which we've heard a lot of. Yeah. Her evolution as an artist, pushing back against the internet's obsession with defining her identity, which obviously she's been in battle. I've seen a couple videos where she was expressing some of her feelings about, what people were saying. The discussion for this will be, so growing up famous, like, which obviously she did. She has 2 parents that actually were in the music industry. So they're probably not like really well known, but they are known in that industry. Do you ever really get to discover, do you feel like you ever get to really discover who you are? Or does the world kind of decide that for you?
I feel like with a lot of artists, a lot of people, like, whenever they hear feedback, like, oh, this is better for you, or like, oh, you did this, we like it, this should be you now. They'll end up changing, be like, oh, so if I do this, they'll be pleased. Yeah.
I just feel like, there's like a couple of people that's actually had that experience too, like that we've seen, like, go through that, get everything, and like grow up as a child star and all that, and then they kind of fall off like really, really hard. Like, I think Manabon is like one of them, like that's really kind of fell off like really, really hard. It's just interesting, like, to know like how much like fame obviously comes with a lot of the money and the glitz and glamour, but it also comes with all the bullshit as well too. Bullshit like that. I feel like everybody now is just like so opinionated about everything. Like, I get like being opinionated about like, oh, the countertops, or the, something like simple, or a car or whatever like that. But when you start becoming opinionated about people, human beings, like, I just feel like it's just like, a lot of it is just like, you're doing that for attention. Like, you just want to get you're typing that in the comment section because you want to get a fucking reaction out of people. Like, but you're so worried about getting a reaction. And that goes back to social media, and how social media can be bad in so many ways, because like, you're trying to get a reaction out of so many people, but yet you're not knowing what you're doing to that person and their feelings. Like, you're not worried about that. Oh, they got money. I'm not worried about hurting their feelings. But I mean, they're still human beings, right?
It's kind of funny because I'll be watching videos or like little TikToks of influencers or celebrities, and then people will be like, every time I watch your videos, and they say something really rude and nasty, and then someone will follow up with it like, then why are you watching? Stop watching that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we get caught in that loop too, right? Like, and that's the thing. Social media has its uses, right? Like, obviously, you can market yourself, you branding, all that, right? All the good, yeah, right. But or like you can get tips, like cooking tips or whatever like that, or workout tips.
Yeah.
But there are some things that's on there where it's just like that don't. I feel like if you're going to be on social media, do the things that, or look at things that you know is going to benefit you. Like there's a lot of things that's on there that don't really benefit us. Like a lot of our reels that we scroll through is just like, yeah, that's not really benefiting me. I'm not learning anything from this. So, but the more they get my views, the more they, you know, the more money they're making, the more money I'm feeding them, and they're really not benefiting me. You know, so, but yeah, it's great. What do you think? Or were you
Which part?
were you zoned out?
Which part?
Just in general, like with social media, like, do you think it's is it like
we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I don't see the need. I don't see the need for social media.
Yeah, I wish we can go back to where it was. Like, honestly,
The only reason I have it is because like
you
can't have a podcast account on Facebook without a personal account to attach it to. And like
Yeah,
I
that's
was
true.
without it
Yeah.
for
That's true.
I was without it for at least like a year and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like I did a lot of like experimenting with like just my daily regular default mood and whether or not I was active on social media. Like going back on it for months and then taking months off.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, just having access to it lessened like just my daily life, like by a measurable amount.
Yeah.
Like in my moods, and I can't really explain it in ways that like don't even really make sense.
Yeah, it does affect your mood too.
And
yeah,
I just don't. I mean, like most of the people that are on there that I want to stay in touch with or see how they do.
Yeah.
Like to me, honestly, it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I if the true people that I care about and want to see how they're doing are people that I will talk to and ask, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to like go on a screen and like see all this like all this far away stuff. Like, I would rather just text somebody and have a conversation.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I mean, but I say all that, but I get swept up in it just like everybody else. Like I'll lose hours in my day just to
just scrolling, and that's
not doing anything good for myself or anything.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
That's one of the things that I started to realize. Look, I go back to a flip phone. I'll take a flip phone any day of the week.
Oh my God.
I would go to the Sidekick, you know, the BlackBerry, all that. Yeah, like I would go back to those days were just like simple. Like you didn't have to worry. I feel like you were more creative too. Like then, especially as a kid, like kids today, now they just like, oh, let me pull out my iPad. I got 2 nephews and all they do is pull out their iPads. Like go outside for a little bit. Yeah, like outside, like
and you hit them with
be a cop.
I was your age.
You know, like be a cop or something. Yeah, like I used to make sure, like when I was little, man, that screen door was slamming every time I went out. Yeah, that's all you heard all day.
Yeah, and then you got your mom screaming in the back.
Yeah. I went out the window.
I liked your initial question that we ended up on social media, but your initial question of like, do you get to decide what you are? Or does the world decide for you? And I think that is
It's up to you though.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like that's the choice of like the individual. And it's but I mean I've been through a moment in time where I kind of felt like the world was pushing me like towards one way, and I could feel myself getting less and less interested just in like how my days would go. And it was because I was just doing what I thought I should do. Right. And like taking advice from people that had my best interest at heart. Like I'm not questioning that, but maybe we're just a little misguided in the advice that they were giving. And once I started having enough courage to just take those like leaps of faith of making decisions and like life changes that were honestly true to me and how I felt, that is when I discovered like what true belonging and like comfortability and some semblance of purpose meant in my life. And like, I feel like that's a huge thing is not living as an imposter, or living as how you think other people want you to live or looking how you think other people want you to look. It's just like, and the biggest thing for me in doing that was even if I do make the wrong choice, even if people don't like me for how I look, even if people do judge me for these choices, like even if all of my fears come true, like it's not as bad as I think it's going to be if that happens.
Yeah.
Like I'll be okay with the consequences of that, and like I'll experience some negativity, but I'll get past it and ultimately be happy with the decision.
Yeah.
And all these little sacrifices, and it's a lot, dude, but just like living true to yourself and not letting the world dictate you, I think is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. One of the things I do want to point out, because a lot of people don't, I mean, Jeremy's really good when it comes to this, but there's a lot of times where I'm going through certain things and he can, one thing I like about Jeremy, he can read it from a mile away, right? Like, because obviously he's had those experiences before, so it's easy for him to be able to spot that. And for me, like, I would just get a text from him and say, like, dude, I'm just checking on you. I hope everything's okay. Because a lot of time I do, and this is something that I do have to work on, because a lot of time when I'm dealing with things, just like other people do the same thing. Yeah, you guys do the same thing too. But we take the social media, what we're feeling. We take a lot of what we feel and try to air it out on social media, because we obviously, I think for me, like, I don't want to deal with certain things alone. So I just want, there's times when I am trying to reach out for help. And I will say, like, and you've done it too, you've helped me out in a lot of ways, but Jeremy also has been really vital in doing that and being able to push me to be a better version of myself and being able to want to continue to heal, right? Because I would just get a text from him out in the blue, I'm like, bro, like, I'm just checking on you, making sure that you're okay. Dude, that goes a long way. And the crazy thing is, because I feel bad about it, because sometimes I don't always reciprocate that same energy. It's not because I don't want to. It's sometimes it's just out of pure laziness, but the fact that he's doing stuff throughout his day and he's busy, and the fact that he can take the time and say, dude, I'm just checking on you, that shit goes a long way. So really what I want to say is just check on your friends, like check on your family. Like, it's, even if like you feel like that same energy is not coming towards you, like, you don't know how much that helps a person.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah.
I can't tell you, and I think this is important, because people will be like these, it's almost like these faux, like, woke social philosophers, where they're like I'm keeping my circle small because people don't do for me what I do for them. And like, that's not, in my opinion, that's not what the human experience is about. It's about, like, you are there for other people, and like, that's it. Like, it's your side of the street. And if other people aren't there for you, then just go to somebody else. Or I mean, I learned how to do like spiritual work and like, like cooperate with God and like sorting out like whatever it is that's wrong with me. But like, I'm never worried about getting anything in return for helping people. Like, whether it's they're not able to be there for me later or whatever. Like, like, altruism is really hard to get used to, but helping people without expectations is like a very freeing thing, and it can also like raise the self-esteem a lot. So like, helping others without expectations of like reciprocation or anything like that is a very big thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just wanted to say I really appreciate it. So we're coming up against the clock a little bit. So is there anything that you want to say before we wrap this up? Anything that you want to tell the people, or, you know, anything positive?
Well,
you got Cash App? You want people to send you money?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You put your Cash App. We'll put that on there. Plug it in there. Plug everything. We will.
I mean, just some words of advice, I guess. Just always keep a positive mindset, and like, always remember that you, even if it doesn't feel like you have people around you who care, you do. There's always gonna, even if it's just that one person, you still have someone that truly cares about you, and they're willing to do anything to help you. You may feel alone, but you're never alone. You never walk through this journey alone, even if it feels like it. You always got someone there for you.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you, listeners, for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us at the Not Alright Pod on all social media platforms. Make sure you guys do tune in to the Peel and Onions podcast, which is Jeremy's podcast. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time on the next episode of the Not Alright podcast. Take us out, kid.
Good birds.
Cool.